Hello, my name is Shak. I am the lead mentor on cybersecurity training for Genzi Force. Genzi Force is a platform where we train young cybersecurity enthusiasts on how to improve their knowledge, and for those of them that may consider to pursue a career in cybersecurity. In addition to that, we also run articles on our CyberGG hashtag where we sensitize our community, where we sensitize people, and we make them aware of good cybersecurity practice. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about the security risks that are associated with shortened URLs. Yeah, I know most of you probably don't even know why there are security risks associated with it. A lot of organizations today now use shortened URLs to actually shorten most of their long links, particularly when maybe they're trying to advertise their product. So instead of having to send you a very long links like HTTPS, double slash, hashtag, the name of the organization. A lot of organizations today actually leverage on different URL shorteners, like you have Tiny URL, you have the Best URL, you have Google URL shortener, and you also have Bitly. And all of these organizations actually, in most instances, use it for legitimate purposes, like trying to advertise their products to you, or when trying to invite you to a meeting. It could be a webinar, it could be anything at all, it could be any link. And you may start wondering, why are there security risks associated with URL shorteners if they are used for legitimate purposes? The same way these organizations use it for legitimate purposes is the same way cyber attackers can also use it for different attacks. In this lesson today, we'll be detailing and we'll be telling you on how you can be prepared ahead, and also to know what to do when you receive any shortened URL. I think the very first thing to do when you receive a shortened URL is to actually have that mindset that whatever URL that you receive that's a shortened, there is a risk associated with it, that it might be from a cyber criminal. It could be from a cyber attacker. And considering that we are actually going into the festive period, you'll be receiving a whole lot of solicited and mostly unsolicited emails from different vendors talking about different deals, pitching to you different deals, advertising different deals to you. And the fact that we are even having going into the April months, going into October, November, December, these are times where deals are more rampant. Cyber attackers actually focuses on, and they try to hijack this process by sending unsolicited emails to customers, to people, and that are quite unaware that they should click on that links. And when they do so, then they could easily steal information from their system. They could actually add their system to be part of a bot network where they can use to execute, denial of service attacks, or even steal your credit card information. So a lot of things could actually happen if you are not aware. So the very first thing you do when you receive a shortened URL, have that risk mindset. Be very, very, very skeptical about it, to say, hey, this could actually be from a cyber criminal, and there is need for me to, do some validation before I click that link. Cyber criminals could actually use shortened URL to steal information from your laptop by making you click on a rogue link where that can actually, maliciously download a malicious code on your laptop, and they could actually use it to also direct you to a phishing website where you would, provide, you would think it's actually a legitimate website, and by that you might, supply your credit card details, and they will steal those information, which they can actually use to steal your money eventually. So it is very important that you validate certain URLs before you actually proceed to click them. And so to avoid falling prey to these cyber criminals, I'll take us through 4 steps that is required to ensure that you do not fall victim to these attackers. The very first step is to copy the URL and validate it. So you go to a particular website called expandurl.net, www.expandurl.net. You paste the shortened URL into this particular space that you have here that shows expand URL. And once you paste the shortened URL there, just click expand URL, and you will see all of those informations that I'm showing you on the side screen. So that way you can actually verify the legitimacy of a particular shortened URL to see the URL that has been embedded into the shortened URL. I hope this has been very informative for you, and I'll see you during the next class. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, or you become a member on our Against the Force platform, and also read on articles. And if you are a cybersecurity expert with relevant experience and you're willing to share knowledge with fellow cybersecurity consultants, so you're free to do so by pasting a link on our articles page, and we will be able to post your articles for you. Thank you very much.